Good morning, dear students. This is Mrs. Anjum Aleem from Springfields School, Masabtank, biology teacher for class 9. Children, as you all know that we are in lesson number 9, Adaptations to Different Ecosystem, where we have seen the desert ecosystem and how the desert plants are adapted to survive in the hot weather and also the desert animals. Today, we have already in my last session started the aquatic ecosystem, wherein we have covered the marine ecosystem. Now today I will be dealing with the freshwater ecosystem. Freshwater ecosystem includes the examples of the ponds and the lakes. Now what are the functions of the freshwater ecosystem? It forms the source of food. It supports the other terrestrial systems by providing water, purifies water supplies, store floodwaters, generate electricity with hydropower, produce building materials such as timber and clay bricks, provide places for recreation and attraction for tourists, and deliver sand to replenish coastal beaches. Now these are the various functions of the freshwater ecosystem and all are important. Please go through them once again. You will have to remember the uses of the freshwater ecosystem. How are they useful to us? The ecosystem which are seen in lakes, ponds and rivers, streams, wetlands, etc. are called as the freshwater ecosystems. For example, Laknavaram is the name of the lake which is situated in the Warangal district of Telangana state. As Laknavaram is a lake, it comes under the freshwater ecosystem. I will give you the other examples of lakes of Hyderabad also. Usman Sagar, Durgam Chiruvu, Shamirpet lakes of Hyderabad, Lankavaram of Warangal, Paleru Chiruvu of Khammam, Koel Sagar in Mehbubnagar, Ali Sagar in Nizamabad are the other examples of the freshwater ecosystem. Children, you must at least remember 2 lakes which are found in Telangana, okay? Sometimes they can ask you, write the names of any 2 lakes which are found in Telangana state. Now we will see how does the lake ecosystem is differentiated into the different zones. As I already told you that the ocean or the marine ecosystem is divided basically into 2 zones, photic and aphotic. Photic zone means where the sunlight is received, is available, it can penetrate, and aphotic zones means where the sunlight does not reach. No photosynthesis activity will be there. Now here also the lake ecosystem is again divided into the 3 types. Can you see here? Littoral zone. What is littoral zone? Limnetic zone and the profundal zone. Remember, littoral zone is the shore side. Limnetic zone and the profundal zone, the deepest zone. Now we will see in detail about each one of them. Lakes are divided into different zones, which are usually determined by depth and its distance from the shoreline. The topmost zone near the shores of the lake pond is the littoral zone. So, the zone near the shores of the lake are called, or the pond is called as the littoral zone. Next to the littoral zone is the limnetic zone, and the last deepest is the profundal zone. So, remember the 3 names. As you can see here, there is a photosynthetic activity in the littoral zone as well sometimes in the limnetic zone, but there is no photosynthetic activity in the profundal zone. Only the decomposers are found there which decompose the dead and decaying matter. You can see here primary consumers, herbivores, secondary consumers, carnivores, different animals are present. Phytoplanktons means the plants which are present on the surface of the water. Now coming to the littoral zone is the near the shore area from the high water line to where the sunlight penetrates to the sediments in the water body. This zone may or may not contain plant life, but it is the optimal region for the aquatic plants to grow. Littoral zones are present in both freshwater and the saltwater environment. Now children, you have to remember here that the littoral zone, that is the zone near the shore, shallow zone near the shore, is called as a littoral zone. The water near the shore is usually muddy or turbid. Animals such as fishes, amphibians and crustaceans, insects, snails are found here. And also plants like mosses, water lily, vallisneria, hydra are found here. I hope this is clear to you. This is another slide showing the three zones: littoral zone, limnetic zone and the profundal zone of a lake. Coming to the limnetic zone. Limnetic zone is dominated by the floating microorganisms called plankton and actively swimming animals called nekton. In this ecosystem, the producers are planktonic algae. In the limnetic zone, they are primary consumers such as microscopic crustaceans and rotifers, other name for it zooplankton. Crustaceans like daphnia, cyclops, small shrimps are found here. And floating plants like water hyacinth, wolffia, pistia, along with algae are found here. Littoral zone and limnetic zone are together called as a photic zone. You remember this? So the sunlight is reaching these two zones. Coming to the last zone of the lake, that is the deepest zone, profundal zone is a deep zone of an inland body of freestanding water, such as a lake or pond, located below the range of effective light penetration. The profundal zone is often defined as the deepest vegetation-free and muddy zone. Mostly saprophytes are found here, bottom dwellers such as crustaceans, crabs, fishes like eels, snails, turtles and are found here. Bacteria which helps in decomposition and decay are also found here. So with this, we have seen the three zones of the lake: littoral zone, limnetic zone and the profundal zone. Now we will see how the fishes are adapted to live in water. You have been learning this in the earlier classes, the different characteristics of the fishes. They live in seawater where temperature is reasonably stable. Adaptations are: gills are available so that they can breathe underwater, streamlined to move through the water easily. Some are highly adapted such as shark to detect prey via highly sensitive taste glands. Some deep sea fishes have very large eyes to detect what little light is available there. You can see in this slide, there is gills covered by the operculum and they are also provided with the fins, pectoral fins, pelvic fins, anal fin, dorsal fin and caudal fin. Caudal fin, it helps in changing the direction, and the other fins helps in swimming. They have large eyes, yes. Their body is scaly, covered with scales. They are both herbivores and carnivores, that is, they eat plants as well as other small fishes. Marine fishes have a lower salt concentration than that of the water they swim in, so they tend to dehydrate as water is lost by osmosis. To compensate, they drink large amount of water and excrete the salt both via their kidneys and through highly specialized cells in the gills. So what do you understand? That marine fishes, they have a lower salt concentration than the surrounding water is more salty. So they tend to lose the water by osmosis. So they keep on drinking large amount of water and excrete the salt via both kidney and the specialized cells in the gills. That means they have a concentrated urine. In contrast, the freshwater fishes have higher internal salt content than their medium, than the surrounding. So they tend to float because osmosis leads to excess water entering through the permeable membrane in the mouth and gills. The water can be excreted in the form of urine, but the salts are reabsorbed by the kidneys. It is reversed here. Here the body salt concentration is more than the surrounding, so the water tends to keep on entering into the fish, so they keep on urinating. We have seen today freshwater ecosystem and the zones in the lake ecosystem, and also how the fishes are adapted to live and survive in water. And we have seen the water salinity and the fish adaptations, how the marine fishes are different from the freshwater fishes. Homework for today: name the different zones in the lake ecosystem and how are the fishes adapted to live in water. These answers are available in the PDF provided to you along with the video. Kindly go through it and learn to draw the diagram of the fish and label it. I hope you understood the concept, enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much.